everyone, we are from Group 4. For today's video, we are going to talk about the topic of an invention or discovery which has changed our lives. So, for over the past centuries, the human race and the world have evolved a lot. From the earliest technology, the stone tools, to our current, now more advanced technology that we regularly see in our everyday lives. These inventions and discoveries help us ease any hard labor work and be more efficient and less time consuming when getting the job done. Before we move on, let us ask you a question. If you have to pick from all the inventions and all the discoveries, which of them has the biggest impact on your life? Well, based on our group's discussion, we have drawn the conclusion that the internet has changed our lives a lot since everyone, whether they are in central cities or in the suburbs, populated or desolated places, they use the internet for most of their daily activities, such as school, work, and even social events. So, what is the internet? The internet is an international computer network connecting other networks and computers that allows people to share information around the world. With the discovery of the internet, it's easier to see news happening around the world from the comfort of your own home. Even now, most industries use online platforms. Social media, such as Instagram, Twitter, YouTube, TikTok, and other social media platforms, depends on the internet. E-commerce, such as Shopee, Tokopedia, Lazada, Amazon, and others, depend on the internet as well. So, without further ado, let us listen to my teammates that will further explain to you about the internet.
Right, so we already talked about the definition, our definition of internet and how it changed our life. Let me tell you a bit benefits, like what happened since then. So, because of internet, one, we have easier access to information and to learn about something because we used to have only books, right? We have to get to a bookstore or things like that to search for a material. But right now, we can just simply go to Google and search what material you want. Like, for example, I want to search about accounting. Voila, and there it is. It is very easy now to search for information. It's just one click button away. So, comparing that to before we had the internet, it's much easier nowadays. Also, we have like online forums if you want to ask certain questions to other people or like take surveys easier instead of going to like door to door. You can just go online, post a forum on Quora or like Reddit or things like that, and people will comment their answers. It's easier now to research things too. Also, it is very much easier to search for addresses because before internet we have to use like the paper maps and things like that, but because of internet now we can just go to Google Maps or internet maps, anything like that. It's just maps on the internet and we can just search, for example, Universitas Bunda Mulia, and there it is, and we can get the directions for it too. The quicker one, there's like a second direction if you, in case, there's like traffic and stuff like that. And it's easier to buy stuff nowadays as well. Instead of going to the store at the mall or at the street, we can just order online within the app like Shopee or like Tokopedia and stuff like that. It's very easy. It's very simple. It's a benefit. It makes everything easier, every access easier instead of the old days. It's also easier to get entertainment, watching movies online, streaming on Twitch or YouTube, or listen to music like Spotify, or just play games. There's tons of games, tons of entertainment on the line. You don't have to use TV nowadays. Also, talking about TV, there's a lot of stuff that's on TV that you can also just stream on YouTube in case you missed it or you just want to watch it on the go, because you can't always get TV on the go, like on the car or the bus and stuff like that. So you can watch it on your phone. with the internet. Also, you can play games on the internet with the phone. Just everything is much more easier, and you can get jobs easier too, because there's forums online. You can ask where to get a job. You have the requirements, all the stuff, all you want. You can just post it online, and the company you want and the position you want, and it'll find stuff for you on itself. That's the internet. It makes it easier. You can make money online too, with online shopping, online stores, and stuff like that. So overall, without internet, our life would be vastly different to compared to now. Imagine in 2020 if we didn't have internet. How will we learn stuff? How will we go to school? How will teacher give their assignments? Because it's the pandemic. We can't even go out because there's COVID. So yeah, it makes everything much, much, much simpler and easier. There's also cons of that, but that's gonna be on the next segment later from my friend. So that's all from me. Thank you.
So, I'm gonna tell you how internet changed our life. Today, in the world, internet has become among of main mediums of the communicating. It's eliminated the social, economical, and psychological obstacle. The internet has also changed the way we interact with our family, friend, and life partner. Now, everyone is connected to everyone else with a simpler way, more accessible, and more immediate way. We can using our phone, laptop, or tablet to interact with them. Life has never same as before, but there was a life prior to the internet, and it much was different. Now I will try to show you how life turned after the internet and what it used to be before the internet. First thing off is education. Teenager and kid no longer using a physical book, but now they using ebooks from their phone to gain information and knowledge, more rather go to the library and a bookstore. The next is research. Yeah, today of the concept, the library is kind of lost. All of us now using Google to get an information about everything. But in the past, were different. Research used to spend a lot of time in the library to get more information, what materials we don't know. The next is communicate or communication. Like it or not, due to the internet, personal face-to-face communication has come to the end. We were sending email, messaging online, and video call or chat rather than meeting in the person. To know about the person, we can checking their Facebook status, Twitter, and Instagram too, rather than we checking them face to face. The next is, and the last thing is shopping. Who don't know about shopping? Well, success of an online shopping portal like Amazon, eBay, clearly states no longer there is a need to visit a store. You can now order everything from anywhere while you're relaxing on the sofa. Well, you can shop for your favorite dress and or grocery too. No more standing in the line or doing window shopping. You can simply visit the online site, look for the best price, and you can order things that will deliver it to the in front of your house. Why? They carry those shopping bags when you someone can deliver them to you, you know.
What if the internet never existed? How would our world be? The internet, it runs everything. It's huge. In our digital world, the internet is big. And if the internet didn't exist, our world would be a quite different. First of all, you will not be watching this video right now because this video is a tiny part of the internet.
and instant communication would only be face-to-face, not online messaging, not FaceTime or video call, online meeting or something like that. And Amazon would only be the name of a large river. And doing school project or gaining information would not be a quick way, but hundreds of books way. All your favorite online companies would not exist, like Google, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, Netflix, HBO, and so much more would not be possible without the internet. Before the internet exists, the world was huge, and now it's a global village. But our ancestors survived without it. Even though they lived through a world without the internet, they still lived their lives happily enough. Sure, everything was more tedious, but it was still functional. But those times were different. Now, there are more than 7 billion people on the planet and more than a billion internet users. Population has increased tremendously over the years, and so has the need for employment and technological advancement. If the internet never existed, so many people would be unemployed and technology would be lagging way behind to suffice our needs.
Okay, so guys, in this part I will talking about the pros and cons of the internet. So I will talking about the pros one. So number one from pros is unlimited access to information. So anything you could ever imagine can be found and learned about in detail on the internet. There are millions upon millions of websites that are dedicated to all different types of topics. Number two from pros is bridging the culture gap. Communication has been another incredible byproduct of the internet. People can connect to people all over the world with just a few clicks of the mouse. This has resulted in a much better acceptance and understanding of different cultures around the world. Number three from pros is jobs, business and marketing. Ever since the commercialization of the internet, the business world has never been the same. The ability to reach wide-spanning markets, collect valuable research on potential customers and conduct business in other parts of the country or world has created a virtual business boom that no one could have foreseen. Number four from pros is endless entertainment. So right along the economical and financial aspects of the internet, entertainment has also been forever changed. Any movie, music, game, books, or software that you could possibly think is available right on the World Wide Web. So, number 5 from pros is new connections. Dating and other social sites are a booming section of the internet that has altered the process of finding a partner for life. Whether it be friends or a spouse, people are making new connections with people that they may have never met otherwise. Otherwise, it broadens the field of access to meet and mingle with new people. So, I will talk about the cons one. Number 1 from cons is a breeding ground for illegal activity. One of the united consequences of the internet has been the immense amount of illegal and dangerous activity that it has harbored and prepared. Number 2 from cons is the world is becoming dependent. All of our information is not stored with the use of the internet. This means our medical records, criminal records, educational records, and finance records are all completely dependent on the security of the sites that they reside on. Okay guys, thank you so much for hearing our presentation. This is our topic, information, our presentation about the internet. Thank you guys, thank you so much.